We all regularly use used tea leaves as fertilizer for our plants at home, but in today's video, I will show you how to make this fertilizer even stronger and more powerful by adding 2 extra sources of potassium. These 2 potassium sources are likely already available in your home for free. When mixed with the tea leaves, they create a potent, high-quality fertilizer that eliminates the need for any other plant food. This mixture will be rich in nitrogen and phosphorus and, as mentioned, packed with potassium, ensuring your plants grow vigorously and rapidly while producing more flowers and fruits of a larger size. So, if your plants are struggling with growth, low flower yield, or small blooms, be sure to watch this entire video. The fertilizer I'm sharing will significantly boost your plant's overall growth. I will explain 2 ways to prepare it: a liquid fertilizer mix and a dry fertilizer mix. You can use either on your plants, and I will provide full details on how and when to apply them. As we know, tea leaves are an excellent source of NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. They contain approximately 4.5% nitrogen, 0.24% potassium, and 0.25% phosphorus, all of which are vital for plant growth. So, alongside NPK, when we use materials like dried leaves, often referred to as brown waste, in our gardens, the carbon content in the soil tends to rise significantly, often exceeding what the plants actually require. However, adding used tea leaves to your garden soil increases the nitrogen content. This added nitrogen helps balance out the existing carbon levels, bringing them to the optimal range needed for your plants. Using tea leaves in the soil keeps it porous, or light, and ensures good drainage, allowing water to flow through easily. You can use either fresh tea leaves or used ones. However, using spent, already brewed tea leaves is better as it utilizes waste effectively in the garden. Just make sure to wash the used tea leaves thoroughly first to remove any residual sugar. While tea leaves alone make an excellent fertilizer, they are rich in nitrogen but low in potassium and phosphorus. To balance this, I will share 2 sources that will provide your plants with ample potassium and phosphorus. To make this tea leaf fertilizer even more potent, add potato peels. Potato peels are packed with potassium, which boosts flowering and fruiting, increases bloom size, and promotes healthy root growth. They contain about 21% potassium, along with 5% nitrogen and 1.5% phosphorus, making them a fantastic fertilizer for your plants. If you are preparing a dry fertilizer mix, use dried potato peels. So, fresh potato peels would be much better. We will use these ingredients to make a liquid fertilizer. Along with them, you can also use banana peels. They are an excellent source of potassium. While potassium content is typically around 11 to 12%, some studies suggest it can be as high as 42%. Using dried banana peels is preferable, though I am currently using fresh ones. Just chop the peels into smaller pieces first so they decompose more easily. You can also add a pinch or 2 of turmeric to this mixture. Turmeric acts as a fungicide, so you don't need much. Just a couple of pinches will serve both as fertilizer and fungicide. Regarding the ratio, you can use approximate measurements. For instance, take 1 handful of used tea leaves, 1 handful of potato peels, and 1 whole banana peel. This amount is sufficient for 4 to 5 pots, meaning you would apply a small portion of the fertilizer to each pot. You can use this fertilizer on flowering plants, fruit-bearing plants, and vegetable plants. Before application, make sure to loosen the soil thoroughly and remove any weeds from the pot or the surrounding area so that the plants, rather than the weeds, absorb the nutrients. After removing the weeds and loosening the soil, the next step is to take a little bit of the topsoil. You don't need to remove a large amount of soil. Taking off just the top inch or inch and a half is sufficient. This ensures that when you add the fertilizer and cover it back with soil, the organic matter decomposes easily and integrates well into the ground. Since you are using whole banana and potato peels, burying them in the soil facilitates easier decomposition. Furthermore, applying fertilizer this way allows the nutrients to reach the plant roots more effectively. You can follow this method for both potted plants and those planted in the ground. For ground plants, simply dig a shallow trench or hole, add the fertilizer, and cover it with soil. If the soil is very dry, you can water it immediately after covering the fertilizer, or wait until the next day. Subsequently, water only when the top layer of soil appears dry. You can use this fertilizer every 15 days. It decomposes very easily, especially if you use dried potato and banana peels. Alternatively, you can grind the tea leaves, banana peels, and potato peels together in a mixer grinder before using them. You can use it in powder form quite easily, or apply it in its raw state. During winter and summer, using it directly works fine without any issues. However, if using it during the monsoon season, it is better to dry it and use it in powder form. Apart from using it as a dry fertilizer, you can also prepare a liquid fertilizer from it. Liquid fertilizer works even better for plants, as the nutrients become readily available and are absorbed more quickly. To make this, take 1 liter of water and add a handful of used tea leaves, a handful of potato peels, and a banana peel. Chop the banana peel well before adding it. Liquid fertilizer is generally superior to dry fertilizer for plants. Mix these 3 ingredients thoroughly. After mixing, place the container in a completely shaded area, away from any direct sunlight, for 24 to 48 hours. Covering it is advisable to prevent attracting insects or pests. You can use the mixture after either 24 or 48 hours. The update I am sharing here is from the 24-hour mark. By this time, the ingredients have blended well, and the nutrients have fully infused into the water. Before application, give the mixture a good stir and then strain it. Regarding the dilution ratio to be used after straining, you need to follow a 1:3 ratio. Meaning, take 1 part of this fertilizer and mix it with 3 parts of water. For instance, here I have taken 200 milliliters of this fertilizer and added 300 milliliters of water to it. You should use 50 to 100 milliliters of this mixture per plant. This fertilizer is suitable for any flowering or fruiting plant, and the application should be repeated every 15 days. Just keep in mind that you should not apply this liquid fertilizer to a plant that has already received dry fertilizer. Choose either the dry fertilizer or the liquid one. You can use this on both large and small plants. Using it on small plants promotes excellent root growth, ensuring the plant is strong from the start and grows rapidly. Also, after using the fertilizer, do not throw away the leftover peels and tea leaves. Simply add water to them again, meaning reuse the same peels. Add another liter of water to it and let it sit for another 24 to 48 hours. After that, you can use this fertilizer again. For this second use, you should maintain a 1:2 ratio, meaning 1 part fertilizer to 2 parts water, because some of the nutritional value has already been extracted, so it isn't as potent as it was initially. You can repeat the process once more after that. For the third use, mix 1 part fertilizer with 1 part water. So you can use it a total of 3 times. Afterward, take the remaining peels and tea leaves and add them to your compost pile. Friends, this is an excellent, highly potent, and powerful fertilizer. You can use it on any vegetable, fruit, or flowering plant. You will get great results. Your plants will grow faster, and the number of flowers and fruits will increase, as will their size. Once you use this fertilizer, you won't need any other. It contains all the nutrients plants need for growth, including a wide range of micronutrients. It is a completely free fertilizer that you can prepare and use whenever you like. I hope you found this video useful and enjoyed the information I shared. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.